Martin Odegaard's injury during Norway's Nations League match against Austria has sent shockwaves through the Arsenal fanbase and raised serious concerns about the club's immediate future. The sight of the Gunners' captain being carried off the pitch in tears has left supporters and pundits alike speculating about the potential impact on Arsenal's upcoming crucial fixtures. The incident occurred in the 67th minute of the match, when Odegaard's foot appeared to stick in the turf following a challenge from Austria's Christoph Baumgartner. The immediate reaction from the player, clutching his head in his hands, suggested a potentially severe injury. The fact that he required assistance from two physios to leave the field only amplified these fears. Norway's manager, Ståle Solbakken, did little to assuage concerns when he stated post-match that the injury looked bad in the dressing room as well. This ominous assessment was somewhat tempered by team Dr. Ola Sand, who described it as a small ankle sprain. However, the need for further tests, including a possible MRI, indicates that the full extent of the injury is yet to be determined. For Arsenal, the timing of this injury scare could hardly be worse. The Gunners are already grappling with the absence of key midfielder Declan Rice, who is suspended for the upcoming North London derby against Tottenham due to a controversial red card received in their previous Premier League match against Brighton. Add to this the unavailability of summer signing Mikel Merino, sidelined with a shoulder injury sustained in his very first training session with the club, and Arsenal's midfield options suddenly look alarmingly thin. The potential absence of Odegaard for the Tottenham clash would be a significant blow to Arsenal's aspirations. The Norwegian playmaker has been instrumental in Arsenal's resurgence under Mikel Arteta, providing creativity, leadership, and a goal threat from midfield. His ability to control the tempo of the game and unlock defenses with his vision and passing range has become a cornerstone of Arsenal's playing style. If Odegaard is indeed ruled out, Arteta may be forced to field a makeshift midfield, potentially relying on the experience of Jorginho and Thomas Partey, alongside the exciting but raw talent of young Ethan Nwaneri. While these players undoubtedly possess quality, the lack of their usual midfield cohesion could prove costly in such a high-stakes encounter. The timing of this injury crisis is particularly unfortunate given the crucial run of fixtures Arsenal face in the coming weeks. Following the North London derby, the Gunners kickstart their Champions League campaign with an away trip to Atlanta. This return to Europe's elite competition after a prolonged absence is a momentous occasion for the club, and Arteta would have hoped to field his strongest possible lineup. Perhaps even more daunting is the subsequent Premier League clash with Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. This fixture could have significant implications for the title race, and facing the reigning champions without key midfield personnel would be a daunting prospect for any team. The potential absence of Odegaard also raises questions about Arsenal's depth and their ability to cope with injuries to key players. While the club has made significant strides in recent transfer windows to bolster their squad, this situation exposes the fine margins that exist at the highest level of football. It serves as a reminder of the importance of having quality backup options across all positions. On a more positive note, this situation could present an opportunity for other players to step up and showcase their abilities. The likes of Jorginho and Ethan, who have found regular starting opportunities limited, might now have the chance to prove their worth in high-pressure situations. How these players respond to the increased responsibility could be crucial in determining Arsenal's fortunes in the coming weeks. It's worth noting that Arsenal's medical team will be working tirelessly to assess and treat Odegaard's injury. Modern sports medicine has made significant advancements in injury recovery, and there's always the possibility that the initial fears could be allayed by more thorough examinations. Arsenal fans will be desperately hoping for positive news in the coming days. The Odegaard injury also highlights the ongoing debate about the packed football calendar and the toll it takes on players. With domestic leagues, European competitions, and international fixtures all vying for space in an increasingly crowded schedule, the risk of injuries to key players is ever present. This incident may well reignite discussions about player welfare and the need for a more balanced approach to fixture scheduling. From a tactical perspective, Arteta may need to adapt his game plan if Odegaard is unavailable. The Norwegian's ability to drop deep and dictate play from the base of midfield has been a key feature of Arsenal's build-up play. Without him, we might see a shift in approach, perhaps with more emphasis on wing play or a more direct style to bypass the midfield. The coming days will be crucial for Arsenal. The medical assessments, tactical planning, and mental preparation of the squad will all play a part in determining how well they navigate this challenging period. The response of the team to this adversity could be a defining moment in their season. For Arsenal fans, the next update on Odegaard's condition will be anxiously awaited. The hope will be that the initial fears prove unfounded and that their talismanic captain can make a swift return to action. However, if the worst-case scenario materializes, it will be a test of the squad's depth, Arteta's tactical acumen, and the team's collective resilience. In the unpredictable world of football, injuries are an unfortunate reality. How teams cope with these setbacks often separates the great from the good. For Arsenal, this could be a pivotal moment in their season. Their response to this challenge could set the tone for the remainder of their campaign, both domestically and in Europe. As we await further updates on Odegaard's condition, one thing is certain: the coming weeks will be crucial for Arsenal's ambitions. Whether they can overcome this potential setback and maintain their early season momentum remains to be seen. For the latest updates on this developing story and all things Arsenal, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more in-depth sports coverage and analysis.